Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's jaw-dropping story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest news, gossip, and exclusive celebrity revelations. Trust us, you'll want to stick around for this one, because what we have uncovered will leave you speechless. Let's get into it. Amal and George Clooney are undoubtedly one of Hollywood's most admired power couples. She, a renowned human rights lawyer, and he, a global movie star and philanthropist, have built an impeccable public image that leaves most people thinking their lives are as perfect as their careers. For years, they've been the epitome of elegance and grace, seamlessly balancing their public lives with their private ones. However, what if I told you that behind the glamour, there's something much darker lurking? Today, we are going to explore an incredible, unexpected discovery that has completely shaken Amal Clooney to her core. It's a secret so big, even her incredibly sharp legal mind couldn't have predicted it. This isn't just about Hollywood gossip, folks. This is a story about dirty political secrets, betrayal, and a web of deception that will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about George Clooney. It all started when Amal Clooney was going through George's personal files. Now, before you jump to conclusions, let's clarify. Amal, being the sharp and ambitious woman that she is, has always been involved in George's business dealings. They're partners in nearly every sense of the word, both in their personal lives and their professional endeavors. But when Amal stumbled upon a confidential political document while organizing George's private office, she never could have imagined what she was about to uncover. This document, which had somehow slipped under the radar, exposed a side of George Clooney that few knew existed. The document contained damning evidence of George's involvement in a series of covert political deals, ones that could tarnish his spotless image forever. What was most shocking to Amal was not just the extent of George's involvement but the fact that he had hidden it from her, his wife, his partner, the one person he should trust above all else. It was a betrayal that left Amal speechless. So, what exactly did Amal find in those papers? Well, according to sources close to the Clooney family, the documents revealed George's connections to certain political figures and parties that had been involved in controversial dealings. These weren't the kind of alliances that the public expected from someone who has long been seen as a progressive voice in Hollywood. There were mentions of political donations to candidates with controversial policies, as well as private meetings with powerful lobbyists tied to industries with questionable ethics. While George has always been an advocate for social justice, some of these connections paint a completely different picture, a picture that contradicts everything the Clooneys have publicly stood for. But here's where things get really interesting. Amal, who has been an outspoken advocate for human rights and justice, could not ignore the moral dilemma this posed. How could she reconcile her dedication to fighting for the oppressed with George's apparent ties to these powerful political figures? Was it possible that George, despite his good intentions, had inadvertently sold out to the system he had often criticized? When Amal discovered the truth, she was left completely speechless. Sources close to the couple claim that Amal was initially in shock, unable to comprehend how George could keep such a huge secret from her. Was it to protect her from the inevitable fallout? Or had George just been too deep in his political dealings to see the potential consequences of his actions? Amal, known for her unwavering professionalism and dedication to human rights, took some time to process the discovery. However, once she had absorbed the full extent of George's political dealings, she realized that this was not something she could simply ignore. She would need to confront him, but how? The couple's relationship was tested in ways no one ever anticipated. Despite their public appearances as the perfect duo, their private lives were now entangled in a web of political intrigue and deception. When George was confronted by Amal, his reaction was far from what anyone expected. In a tearful conversation, George admitted that he had been trying to shield her from the harsh realities of the political world. He explained that he had been attempting to leverage his connections to make a difference, but somewhere along the way, he had lost sight of the true ethical implications of his actions. But was George truly trying to protect Amal, or was he simply trying to salvage his public image? It's difficult to say. What we do know is that the revelation sent shockwaves through their relationship, forcing them to reevaluate everything they had built together. Despite George's apology, the damage had already been done. Amal had been blindsided, and now, she had to decide whether she could continue to stand by her husband or whether this betrayal was too much to overlook. What do you think about George Clooney's dirty political secret? Can Amal ever forgive him for keeping this from her? Will their marriage survive this scandal, or is this the beginning of the end for one of Hollywood's most beloved couples? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on this incredible story and the latest celebrity news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.